Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Conversation, and this is your host Shiv. Let's go ahead and go through one more ICO called Experty.io. Experty.io, the sale starts in just about 23 hours, just about tomorrow. Just one day, the sale starts tomorrow. So in this video, we're going to have a look at Experty.io and find out ourselves, is it worth investing into Experty.io or not? Once again, we're going to cover the team, the project, the concept that they're building up, their token sale procedure and everything. But before that, this is not a financial or investment advice. Investing into any ICO, any token sale is risky. And if you're doing so, do it at your own risk, based on your own research. Having said that, let's get started. So this is the official website called Experty.io. And as you can see, the timer is already here. They were also featured on inc.com under an article called Top 10 ICOs to Watch Out For in 2018. Now, this can also be a paid article, guys. So just because it was featured in the INC top, now that's not the only way to validate if the ICO is worth investing. It should definitely be on your based on your own research, because these kind of article can also be a paid article. But however, what I liked about this article is, if you read this post here, it says the Experty is on the number 6. It says Experty is a decentralized consulting platform that allows knowledge experts to be paid securely and instantly for the time they spent on a call without third-party intermediaries. Now, in simple words, Experty is nothing but, if you're an expert into anything, if you're an expert into a medical, like a doctor, or maybe you're a lawyer, or maybe you are some health consultant, or maybe you're expert into any field, this is a decentralized platform for you to register on Experty.io and provide your services directly with consumer. And there is no third party. Now you might say that this looks like a third party, because just like you have a Coursera, you have Udemy, or you have so many other platforms where two people come together, but however, this is not. So this application is being built by the Experty. However, they will not be taking any commission out of the transaction that happens between you two. Also, they will not have any data on it, because this is the whole idea of decentralized platform, when the platform itself is not owned by a company. Right, so it's a decentralized platform where an expert can come together, an audience can come together, consumers can come together and make a transaction which is feeless. There is no fee. So overall, this is what it is. You can go ahead and watch a video on how it works. This is pretty simple to understand. They also have a Telegram group if you want to go ahead and join and see how many people are interested in it, what are the people talking about. It starts tomorrow, guys, so you have a very less time in case you are participating. I think this is on till let us check. I think it's on for at least a couple of days, so I think you will have enough time. However, one of the unique things that I found about Experty.io is, in case you want to participate into Experty.io, you have to go through something called as Bitcoin Sue issue. Bitcoin Sue issue, it appears to me that it's like a escrow fund. So what I mean to say is, when you're sending out your fund, when you're sending out Ethereum in order to participate, in order to buy tokens, you're not directly giving your funds to Experty.io. It is going to Bitcoin Sue issue, and then from Bitcoin Sue issue, it will go to Experty.io. So it's kind of an escrow service. So this is also very nice, because there have been a lot of scams, ICO scams, wherein people are not very comfortable giving out their funds directly to ICO, because they don't know whether how they're going to use the fund. So in this case, Bitcoin Sue issue will be holding the funds and will be issuing the fund to Experty.io. So there's a mediator here. However, so I haven't used Bitcoin Sue issue ever. So I would not be able to tell you actually how reliable this is and how does it exactly the procedure works. But I do want to share a few things from with you that I read. I came across this thread on Bitcoin Reddit, bitcointalk.org, which does not talk about a very good experience of Bitcoin Sue issue. It says that I recently used the Bitcoin Sue issue to join bank or ICOs, and soon I realized that they were not competent for such a delicate job. To join the pre-sale, they sent me an email where they asked me to send Ethereum. Due to security concerns, I asked them to message me with the Ethereum address to sign with PGP or some equivalent authentication method, but I received no reply at all. At the end, he talks about that this is not capable. He lost some funds. So definitely, guys, if you're going to go through the Bitcoin Zoo issue, in case you are going to go ahead and register yourself, I thought I will share with this you. Keep this in mind as well if you're doing so that. But at the same time, there are some good positive response from the Bitcoin Zoo issue. Also, as you can see, they have already funded a couple of past ICOs. So Bancor is one of them, and they've been successfully able to fund these mining projects with their respective amounts written on it. And the upcoming ICOs is Experty.io, right, Mesh and Card Stack. So I'm not really sure. This could be just one of bad experience probably. There are a couple of them actually, but I was just trying to get some more information on Bitcoin Zoo issue, and it turns out that Bitcoin Zoo issue is based out in Switzerland, and they are okay. So just to give you an example, guys, let's go ahead and do a little bit of research here. So as it says here, Bitcoin Zoo issue is a regulated crypto financial broker, asset manager, and service provider based in Switzerland. The company was established in 2013. So they have some track record again, but again, don't have a personal experience. In case you have any personal experience with Bitcoin Zoo issue, please let us know in the comment box below. Share your experience if they can be trusted. But as of now, the bottom line is, in case you are interested into expertise.io, Experty ICO, you want to participate, you have to go through Experty.io Bitcoin issue. You have to create an account on Bitcoin Zoo issue first. Now, I'm not sure whether the registration will be done successfully ultimately or immediately, or they are going to take some time. They're going to take like 10 days or 14 days or something like that. So go ahead, check that out. And the other part of the project is how the Experty application, what are the applications of Expertise, paid group calls, webinars, scheduling, texting, group texting, who plans to use Expertise. As you can see, these are the experts who can actually use Expertise. One of the experts is also, he's actually talking about is Omar Bam from Cryptos News, which is an amazing channel. And there are a couple of other blockchain enthusiasts and influencers also who are a part of it. And he says how Expertise works. Knowledge provider says his rate here, and he shares his Expertise profile on different social media, and then they do a transaction, they seek the advice, and that is how the transaction is done. Use cases: blockchain influencer, YouTubers, advisors, developers, ICO hotlines, premium support. They are not a marketplace. Like I said, they are building a decentralized platform which is for everyone. They don't take any fee out of the transaction. Now you might ask, what is their reward? Why would they even build? What is the incentive for them? Well, if you look at their fund allocation, they hold about 30% of tokens, which is locked, 33% tokens, which is locked for 33 years, and that is what their reward is. One of the interesting things that I found about Experty.io is they are issuing ERC223 tokens. It's not ERC20, it's ERC223, an upgraded version of Ethereum tokens. They also have something called as proof of carrying concept. So you can actually, so you must have heard about proof of work, proof of existence, proof of stake, and now this is proof of caring, wherein you can be participated if you spread the word. You can be rewarded if you spread the word about Experty.io. Now I'm not going to get into details of how the proof of care works. Go ahead and read that out for yourself. But what I found is they are very transparent when it comes to distribution of token and how they're going to use the fund. This is the team. the team they have their LinkedIn profile attached to it as well. Like, this is something that I've always spoken about, that this is what brings more trust, when you're transparent and when you're honest enough as to who you are, what you're trying to achieve. So Kamil, he's one of the creator. He also created a couple of other projects before that. You can read that on his LinkedIn profile. Co-founder and full stack JavaScript developer from Poland. So this is his background. So overall, it looks a powerful project. Very simple to understand what his expertise is all about. Can turn out to be a good investment probably. Again, having said that, I have no clue how it is going to work and when will this be listed on the exchange. This was also featured on INC recently. So definitely, guys, make your own decision. And let me know if any one of you have already used Bitcoin Suishu and what's your experience about this. Would be very helpful. So let me know how do you find this experty.io, and also you can join the Telegram channel. Couple of brilliant people out there sharing this knowledge about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin news around the globe. I'm sure there is a lot that you can share and contribute on the Telegram channel. So go ahead and join that as well. Give this video a like and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching and take care.